Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise to ask question number 169 of 2015, listed under my name. Can the Honourable Minister for Lands and Mineral Resources inform the House if proper processes, due consultations and prior consent of the rightful qoliqoli owners was sought and compensation assessed in relation to the qoliqoli involving the $2.2 million upgrade and renewal of the Natovi jetty? Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. I invite the Honourable Minister for Lands and Mineral Resources to have the floor.
Madam Speaker, I thank the Honourable Member for the question. The question is about whether proper processes, due consultation, prior consent and compensation were dealt with in relation to the upgrade and renewal of the Natovi jetty. Yes, proper processes, due consultations. There were 2 meetings held with the qoliqoli owners, fishing rights owners, and their prior consent were gotten. Compensation was not an issue, Madam Speaker. This is totally understood by the qoliqoli fishing rights owners as well, because the upgrade was on the existing footprint of the Natovi jetty. There was no need to go beyond what was already there. And the fishing rights owners understood that, but they did ask for some assistance anyway from the company that did the upgrade, that was Specific Building Solutions. They asked for some 2 water tanks for the village. The company did provide that, 2 5,000-litre water tanks. The company also went out of their way to do the pipeline for the water tanks to the village. And the villagers also asked for the existing cement at the jetty, the old jetty, to be used on their shoreline to stop the erosion of the shoreline. That was also done by the company that did the upgrade. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Open to supplementary questions. The Honourable MS Karawaki.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'd like to ask a supplementary question. Interestingly, the Honourable Minister had used another alternative name to the names being used over here as the qoliqoli owners. The Honourable Minister has used the term qoliqoli fishing right owners, referring to the same qoliqoli owners as prescribed in the question. Would the Honourable Minister please explain to this House, Madam Speaker, who is the qoliqoli owners that we're talking about here? Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Minister.
We're talking about qoliqoli, that's foreshore. As the House would know, foreshore belongs to the state. The rights that exist over foreshores, which belongs to qoliqoli owners, as in the question, I'm referring to them as fishing rights owners, Madam Speaker, because that is the right, the legal right that they have over the foreshore. They have fishing rights, legal rights. And that's why I refer to them as qoliqoli fishing rights owners.
Thank you. I invite the Honourable Ratu Kiliraki to ask a supplementary question.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Supplementary question. The Honourable Minister mentioned that 2 water tanks and some slabs that was given to the village. She implies that, to my understanding, that these 2 tanks and the concrete are part of the compensation, which in fact, whether that is the responsibility of the government to provide water tanks, which shows that they really need water, and also for the high sea level mitigation, providing all those slabs for the foreshore. My question is whether she implies that those 2 donations are part of the compensation. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Honourable Minister.
Speaker, I repeat, the water tanks and the slabs, they are not part of compensation. I had stated from the outset that compensation was not payable in this instance because the upgrade was on the existing framework of Natovi jetty. Moreover, even if it was a new jetty, the gentleman, the honorable member that asked the original question, he worked at Ministry of Lands, he should know about policies in relation to foreshore. Where a jetty is built, the waiver of fishing rights, these consultations are held with the fishing rights owners, and there is no obligation for payment of compensation in such instances for jetties and projects as such done by government. In this instance, I reiterate yet again, the tanks and the slabs are not part of compensation. That was something that the company decided to do on their own accord.
Thank you. Supplementary question.
I thank the Honourable Minister for her answers. The information that were conveyed to me by the people on the ground that the upgrade is to make the Natovi jetty a port of call. And they have shown the area beyond the foreshore that had already been surveyed to extend the jetty. So what the minister is saying that it will be confined to the existing jetty. But I want a clarification probably from the Minister for Works on this issue, because they had physically been shown the extent of the development on the ground. Thank you.
If he wishes to ask the Minister for Works that particular question, Madam Speaker, I believe he has to come back with the question to the Minister for Works. Thank you,
Thank
Madam
you.
Speaker.
There being no other supplementary questions,